Good afternoon, boys, and welcome to this class. Hope that you are quite well in this lockdown situation and obey the rules of lockdowns. I am Samir Ghosh of your maths teacher, one of the maths teacher of your school. Mathematics class 10. This is for class 10. Today's date is 13th April. 13. Most of the students think that 13 is a unlucky number. But I think not so. 13 is lucky numbers. Very beautiful property of 13. There are so many properties. I discuss here one or two. 13 consists of 1 and 3. If we subtract this, then we get 2. And if we adding, we get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. First 4 natural number. Another one property, that is, if we squaring this 13 square, that is what we get 169. And if we write 13 in reverse, so we get 31. 31 square is got nothing but 961. But today is not is the topic of the number. Today is our topic that different. Today we discuss the trigonometry. Okay, today we discussed trigonometry. Obviously, the second unit syllabus. We have already completed your first unit syllabus. So we start to trigonometry. Now we discuss trigonometry. What is trigonometry? This is a new topic, not in your earlier syllabus. So, trigonometry, the word most probably come from Greek word tri. Tri means three. Gon. Gon means angle. And metron or measurement means measurement. So, trigonometry means three angle measurement. That means in which figure three angles, that means in a triangle. So we start from a triangle. How it is developed, the trigonometry, the term trigonometry. First, we are proud to be an Indian. Obviously, the Indian mathematician like Aryabhatta, Bhaskara and Brahmagupta are all know the trigonometry, but they are not use the term trigonometry. But they know trigonometry in the book of Surya Siddhanta. You get this. The term trigonometry is used first time, most probably it is in, most probably, I repeat once again, 15,095 by Barthelmess. Okay. But trigonometry known to of this mathematician. And Greek philosopher Thales also know this. After that, the trigonometry used in Greek or Western country. First in India, obviously. Trigonometry divided into two parts. One is plane trigonometry and other is spherical trigonometry. Plane trigonometry used in higher mathematics, that is announced physics, engineering, etc. Spherical trigonometry used in astronomy, that means to find the distance between Earth and Sun, distance between two stars, etc. This is astronomy. This is not in our syllabus. We have just introduction of plane trigonometry here. So we concern with this plane trigonometry now. Now, concept of measurement of angle. So first, what is an angle? All of you know what is angle. If two straight line, you say if two straight line or two straight line segment meet at a point, then angle is formed like that. This is the angle. Or anyone say when two rays meet at a point, then angle is formed. Or when two rays diverge from one point, this angle is formed. So this is the concept of angle is clear, no problem at all. But if my question is define an angle, it is the something difference. What is an angle and define an angle are different. So definition of angle is not so easy. I think that this is not definition actually. This method, why, how we get an angle, this is. So define an angle, it is better to if we use the trigonometrical things. Suppose OX be initial line. If we rotate this, suppose this is A position, then angle is the amount of turning if we rotate a straight line through a point either in clockwise or in anti-clockwise direction. Angle is nothing but the amount of turning. In this way we can define an angle. So angles is the amount of turning of its initial position and its final position of straight line. Now in convention, suppose O is the initial line. If we rotate this, we get O is the position. If we rotate in anti-clockwise direction, this direction, that means anti-clockwise direction, it is convention, it is positive angle. But if we rotate this initial line to clockwise direction, then we get negative angle. Negative angle, positive angle. How? In geometry, throughout all the classes, angles in geometry, smallest is the 0 and maximum is the 360. We know about acute angle, obtuse angle, reflex angle, etc. But the concept of negative angle not learned earlier. So now we have to mention what is positive angle and what is negative angle. I again repeat, if the initial line rotate through anti-clockwise direction, then you get positive angle. If this line rotate into clockwise direction, then we get negative angle. So now discuss what is the difference between geometrical angle and trigonometrical angle. First we see that in geometrical angle maximum value is 360, minimum value is 0. Maximum and minimum is known in geometrical angle. Maximum 360 and minimum is 0 degree, obviously 360 degree and 0 degree. But in trigonometry, no such limit. No such limit. Why? If this line rotate throughout one times, then you get how much? The angle is 360. Again we rotate this. Again we rotate one times. That means 2 times. 2 into 360, that is 720. And so on in this way. And if is in anti-clockwise direction. Now if we rotate this, again I take another line. This is OXA and this rotate into clockwise direction first, one times. Clockwise direction. Then you get minus 360 angle around a point is 360. So this is minus 360. Again we rotate again another times. Then you get minus 360 into 2, that is minus 720. So trigonometrical angle is not such bound, minimum and maximum. And in geometry we see that all angles are positive. All angles are positive in geometry. Start from 0, neither positive nor negative obviously. That means either 0 or positive up to 360. But in trigonometry we see that some angles are positive, some angles are negative. That means if we rotate clockwise, then we get negative angle, and if we rotate anti-clockwise direction, then we get positive angle. This is the basic difference between trigonometrical angle and geometrical angle. Next we start measurement. First we start angle, next we start measurement of angle. Now measurement of angle. So if we measure any angle, so it must have unit. What is the unit of measurement of angle? It is very simple. This is all of you known this. 30 degree, 60 degree angle, 45 degree angle, 90 degree angle, etc. So degree is one of the unit to measure angle. All of you know what is degree? Yes or no? Most probably not. So to define the measurement of angle degree, first we know what about right angle. The right angle is very easy. Define, if the question is define right angle, then question is easy. Most of the students say 90 degree equals angles is right angle, but it is partially correct answer. It is not actual correct answer. Using right angle we define degree. So to define right angle, don't use degree. So how we get right angle? Few students say, sir, if one line is perpendicular to other, then it is right angle. Perpendicular, what is the meaning of perpendicular? Then you have used again 90 degree. So the actual definition of right angle is, if a straight line stands another straight lines, if two adjacent angles are equal, then each angle is right angle. I repeat, if a straight line stands another straight line, if two adjacent angles are equal, then each angle is one right angle. Adjacent angles known to all of you. Since adjacent angle, definition of adjacent angle you read in class 8 or 6. So what is right angle? If a straight line stands another straight line, if two adjacent angles are equal, then each angle known as one right angle. Next we define degree. If we divide one right angle into 90 equal parts, if we divide one right angle into 90 equal parts, then you get 1 degree. Is it clear? If we divide one right angle into 90 equal parts, then we get 1 degree. Okay. Now measurement of angle, that means units of angles. Degree is not SI unit, obviously. That means not SI unit. There are 3 systems to measurement of angle. Three systems. One is sexagesimal system, next centesimal system, and circular system or circular measure. It is not in your syllabus. Not in syllabus. It is not in your syllabus. You have sexagesimal system and circular system. We have already started sexagesimal system. This what came from 60. We already known 1 degree. Here 1 right angle is equal to 90 degree. 1 right angle is equal to 90 degree. It is known to all of us now. Now the smaller measurement, smaller units of degree and smaller units of degree is minute. If we divide 1 degree into 60 equal parts, then we get 1 minute. That means 60 minute is equal to 1 degree. And another smaller unit of angle is second. If we divide 1 minute into 60 equal parts, then we get 1 second. Like that. Therefore 60 minute is equal to 1 degree and 60 second is equal to 1 minute. This is the smaller unit of in sexagesimal system. This is 60. The what came from? Most probably came from that things. Next, centesimal system. What is the meaning of century? Century means 100. That means centesimal system must be 100. Not in syllabus, but if you are interested, then if we divide 1 right angle into 100 equal parts, if we divide 1 right angles into 100 equal parts, then 1 part is 1 grade. So 100, we divide 1 right angle into 100 equal parts. So 100 grade small g is equal to 1 right angle also. And the smaller units are also known as minute and second. But in this case, all are in 100. 100 minute is equal to 1 grade, and 100 second is equal to 1 minute. The name are same, minute and second, in this system also, but notation are different. It till in right hand side and this till in left hand side. Okay, this is not in our syllabus. So now circular system, this is the SI system also. SI unit of angle is also this. First we define what is circular system. That means we have to define radian. This unit is known as radian. 1 radian. 1 radian is the angle between two radii of a circle which cut off on the circle and arc equals to in length to the radius, or in other words, angle made by an arc of a circle in its center which is equals to the radius of that circle. Angle at the center, suppose this is the circle center at O, OA be any radius, and its another position is OB, therefore OB is another radius. This arc is equal to R. So angle at the center made by an arc which is equals to the radius of that circle, known as 1 radius. Known as 1 radian. Clear? Angle at the center of a circle which made by an arc which is equals to the radius of that circle. That means AB arc length, that is equals to R. Okay, this is the definition of radian. Next, home task. Prove that radian is constant angle. Prove it at your home. Next, what is the relation between radian and degree? That means sexagesimal system and circular system. What is the relation? If R is the radius of a circle, then its perimeter or circumference is 2 pi r. And from the definition of radian, arc length is R, then we get 1 radian from the definition of radian. Now the total circumference is 2 pi r. So if 1 is the arc length, then angle at the center is 1 radian. Write it, angle at the center. If R be the radius, then angle at the center is 1 radian. So if the total circumference, that means perimeter is 2 pi r, then what will be the angle? By unitary method or rule of 3 you use 1 by r into 2 pi r, r cancel out, that is 2 pi. Now we know that angle around a point is how much? Is 360 degree. So this is nothing but angle around a point. So angle around a point is 360. So 360 degree is equal to, in radian unit, 2 pi radian. If you write C first, therefore pi radian is equal to 180 degree from this, dividing by 2. But what is the advantage of write radian? In this case, if we write 30, it is totally meaningless. You must write 30 degree. But you write pi by 2, that means pi by 2 radian, need not to write here C also. Pi by C radian, that is equals to pi by 2. This not need to write C here. So this is the advantage to write this. So this is the relation. So pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So pi by 2 means how much? Very simple, 90 degree. Pi by 3 means 180 by 3, that means 60 degree. Pi by 6, 180 by 6, that means 30 degree. And pi by 4, that means 180 by 4, that is how much? 45 degree, and so on. So this is the relation between degree and radian. Next, question number exercise 20, question number 5. The measures of one angle of a triangle is 65 degree and the other angle is pi by 12. Write the sexagesimal value and circular value of the third angle. Here given that the one angle is pi by 12 radian. So first convert it into degree. So you know that pi radian is equal to 180 degree. We know that pi radian is equal to 180 degree. So first find pi by 12 radian is equal to how much degree. So obviously just put pi is equal to 180 by 12. 180 by 12, that is nothing but 15 degree. Just calculate yourself. Now the sum of these two angles, one is 65 degree and other we have find already 15 degree. So sum of these two, sum of two angles is 65 plus 15, that is 80 degree. Therefore sum of three angles, we know that the sum of three angles of a triangle is obviously plane triangle. Sum of three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore third angle must be 180 minus sum of these two, that is 100 degree. But the question is in the both the system circular value also. So again convert this 100 degree into radian unit. We know that 180 degree is equal to pi radian. So 100 degree is equal to pi by 180 into 100. After simplification we get 5 pi by 9. So third angle is either 100 degree in sexagesimal system and in circular measures it is 5 pi by 9. Next, question number 6. If the sum of two angles is 135 degree and their difference is pi by 12, then find the value of two angles in circular and sexagesimal system. First we convert radian to degree. Pi by 12 radian. Pi by 12 means, pi means, again I repeat, pi radian means 180 degree. So pi by 12 means 180 by 12 degree, that means 15 degree. Let one angle be x degree and other angle is y degree. So sum of two angles is 135 degree. X plus y is equal to 135 and the difference is given pi by 12. Pi by 12 means 15. So x minus y is 15. In equation we do not write the unit. So if we adding these two, x plus y is known, x minus y is known. If just we adding these two, 2x is equal to 150. Therefore x is equal to 75. And if we put the value of x either in 1 or in 2, then we get y. So y is equal to x minus 15, that means y is 60, or in 1 y is equal to 135 minus x, that means 135 minus 75, that is 60. Now we convert into circular unit. 75 degree. 75 degree is equal to pi by 180 into 75 radian, that means pi by 12 radian, either in unitary method or in other way. And 60 degree, that means pi by 180 into 60, same things, is pi by 3. Therefore angles are 60 degree or pi by 3 radian, or 75 degree and other angle is 75 degree or 5 pi by 12. Clear? The rest of the sum of this exercise as your homework, home task. Okay, rest of the sums of this exercise try yourself first, then it will discuss in the next class, either in your class or again if lockdown is continued, then again in next class, that means online class. Okay.